Hey guys, today I am going to be doing characters I would invite to a fantasy literary dinner party. That's a mouthful. So Mel tagged me into doing this challenge and I thought, probably not a good one for me because it is all about inviting your favourite fantasy characters to a dinner party and who you would bring and who would be great and who would be a lot of fun. And I don't read fantasy, so I just kind of thought, yeah, I'm not doing that. And then I thought, you know what? I'm up for a challenge. So I decided to do it. Mel actually did this video of 10 characters she would invite. I struggled to find 5. So I'm going to half it because I'm also very antisocial. So I wouldn't want 10 people at my house. Wouldn't really want 5 people at my house. But hey ho. For the challenge, I'm going to do 5 literary fantasy characters. I'm not using that mouthful again. Alright, so I decided for the first person I would want to have at my fantasy dinner party would be Claire from The Library of the Unwritten. This story is about a librarian of the unwritten wing in hell, and the librarian is called Claire, and she is by far one of the best characters I have read about in a long time. Claire is so sassy. She's sarcastic. She's the type of person who doesn't care if she offends you. She'll just say it because that's what she's like. And it's really funny because she to be fair, she works in hell. She's not exactly polite. But Claire used to be a human and she's now a librarian. I feel as though I would get on with her so well because I'm very sassy. I'm very sarcastic. I'm very sassy. I like taking the mick out of people. Claire is a librarian. We both love books. What else do I like about her? And she loves tea. I love tea. She loves tea. She's British. I'm British. We would get on like a house on fire. She would be a great literary character to have. I think it would be a lot of fun. Me and Claire would have a great time. And there is no reason on earth why she should not be coming to my party. Aside from the fact that she's in hell and she can't leave very often. Other than that, it'll be great. Surely she can leave for one evening. It'll be worth it. She is fantastic and I love her. And if you have not read this book yet, do it. It is great. Okay, next. I don't actually have the book, so I can't hold that up. But the next character I would invite is Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. Just because when I read The Hobbit, he had a dinner party. He weren't the biggest fan of people in his house. I feel like we can relate on that. We'd get on well. I kind of see him as the character. He'll be there. He'll offer to help you clean the dishes because it's really important to him. He's very polite. He's got a lot of manners. He's a lovely hobbit all the way around. I was going to say a lovely human. He's not a human. He's a lovely hobbit all round. And I feel as though he definitely wouldn't outstay his welcome because there are many times when he was out where he said, I wish I was just at home. And I feel as though while he's at my house, he'll just sit there thinking, I could be at home right now. And he will leave as early as possible. And he won't outstay his welcome. And that's what I need. It sounds perfect. And I need characters and guests who will do something like that. So Bilbo is coming to my party. Now for the third person I would invite to this dinner party, I would invite Magnus Bane from the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I'm holding up the infernal devices because he appears in them. And yeah. I would invite Magnus Bane because absolutely my favourite character ever. I love a lot of the Mortal Instruments characters. I love the Infernal Devices characters, but Magnus Bane is top tier character. I would love to just sit with him and listen to the stories he has because he's an old guy. He's getting on a bit. He probably has some stories to tell about his life and I want to hear every single one. He is the type of person, he don't care. He will tell you about the time that he fought a hooker in a strip joint because he wanted a sandwich. He is that kind of guy, and I need that type of content in my life. He's also a warlock, so he'll do some magic and stuff, and it'll be amazing. I'll sit there mystified. He's just a great character all around. He's also very sarcastic, but also very chill, and I love him. And I need a bit of Magnus in my life. On the condition he doesn't bring Alec, because I don't like Alec. Next, I would invite Isabelle from the Mortal Instruments. That's her. She's amazing. sister of Alec, who again is not invited to my dinner party because I don't like him. I love Izzy. She is, other than Magnus, my favourite character in the Mortal Instruments. Like, very, very close with Simon, but I love her. She is a badass, but she is also someone who is fiercely loyal and fiercely loving when it comes to the people she cares about the most. And I'd love to be one of them people. And I feel as though she's always up for a good time. She is someone who will stay way after the dinner party ends and the boring people go home just to play a few drinking games. She is that person. I am that person. We need this. We need this evening. I want this evening. It will be a lot of fun. She is badass. She ain't afraid to go a bit too far. She will have as many shots as are available. We're on it. We love a bit of Isabelle. And I just think she would be so funny to have as a friend. And I genuinely love her character and I want more from her. So I would love for her to come to my dinner party. And finally, because frankly I was struggling to think of someone else, crap reason as well, I would invite Peter from the Hunger Games because he's a baker. He can bake bread and cake. I love bread. I love cake. Hence, he can provide. And in exchange for his cake, he is invited to the dinner party. Other than that, I don't really want him there. He's fine, he's just very boring. But I do want the cake. And so these are my 5 literary dinner guests. We have Claire from the Library of the Unwritten. We have Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. We have Magnus Bane from the Shadowhunter Chronicle. We have Isabelle Lightwood from the Mortal Instruments. And we have Peter Malark from the Hunger Games. All of them coming round, it would be hilarious. Magnus and Isabelle would just chat and cause drama, and I feel as though it would make Bilbo really uncomfortable, and Peter would be really awkward. Isabelle would totally flirt with Peter just to make him uncomfortable. Claire would sit there thinking this is hilarious because she's from hell. We would sit drinking tea, spilling some of the gossip about life. It would be a great dinner party all around. Then people would bugger off home. Me and Izzy would get absolutely wasted. No doubt Magnus would be there as well. It'd be a great night overall. We'd wake up the next morning feeling utterly hungover. And I would class it as an amazing night. And that is it. They are my people. That is it from the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me loads of comments. Someone is outside my house. Hello. And that is it from me. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.